Hey, what's going on, boys? Sean or Mustang09 bringing you a brand new video, and today you can tell I got my GoPro on, which means we're working on the Mustang, but don't get too excited. It's not anything aftermarket or performance. We're really just gonna be swapping the wheels over back to my street setup, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. So let's get started. This is the most favorite thing I love about this car. It's the cold startup. There's my sad reminder of the mistake I made last time I jacked up my car. Hopefully we don't do that again. Let's move this out of the way. So blue tape goes on the rear. One of the next projects I need to do is mount this to the wall so that it's not on the ground anymore, giving me a lot more room. So that's the next thing. Also, I need to buy a trash can. I'm tired of having trash bags sitting in the garage. They're gross. Moving on. I do get a lot of questions on both of my wheel setups, so I'm gonna go through that right quick. So these are the original RTRs. These came out years ago. They were the first wheel that they came out with that I know of. They're 19 by 9.5. I think they're like a 38 offset, but I'm terrible with that, so don't quote me on that. There are a Nitto NT 555. They're 275 35 ZR19s. And the front tire on my drag setup, and I run a square setup, so it's 19 by 9.5 all around. Same tire all around. As far as my drag setup goes, these are SVE drags. They're from Late Model Restoration. I run Mickey Thompsons on the front. They are a 28 by 6 by 17. So the wheel itself is 17 by 4 inches, and then it's a 28-inch tall tire on a 17-inch wheel. And in the rear, I run the SV Drags 15 by 10. I do have to use sway bar relocation brackets for that. And these are Mickey Thompson drag radials. They're the ET Street SS's. They are a 275 60 15. I will say though, on a manual transmission car like I have, I should be running a bias ply. I bought all of these as a kit, not knowing the difference between a bias ply and a drag radial. And so now I have to live with what I have because these are expensive. I can't just go and replace them. I'm gonna need to use these as I have to. And then once they burn up, I'll be sure to get a bias ply on my next go around. So that's my wheel and tire setup. I know I get asked a lot in the comment section. Just wanted to let you guys know what all was going on. If you've watched my videos for any length of time, anytime I change wheels, I repeatedly say tighten by hand first, finger tight, and then you can put it on with a socket or a ratchet or whatever you've got. But the reason why we finger tight it first is so we don't cross thread it, because cross threading them are no fun. You can mess it up and you don't want to have to fix that. So go slow, take your time, and make sure you don't cross thread. And you'll see me here, I also go in a star pattern. So it'll go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and I'll tighten them in that motion too. Also, I get asked about this socket all the time. It's got a protective plastic sleeve on it so it doesn't scratch your wheels up like a standard socket would. This is a 19 or a 3/4 inch. I bought it in a kit, so it came with like 4 different sockets, but you can buy them individually from AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and don't be taken back by the price. I think they're like 15 bucks a piece. So the kit that I bought was pretty expensive, but it was the only way I could find the socket I needed in the kit. But you can also order them off of Amazon, which is always a great option. And I love them. It's seen some abuse. This thing does slide off and on, but I can deal with that. It's not the worst things that have ever happened. So now that I have them finger tight, I want to hit them with the impact, tighten them on there. And once I do all 4, I'll lower the car down and then go back with the torque wrench and do all of them. Some of you may ask why I have blue tape on this. It's one, so that I know it's the key to this car, and also that it's not metal on metal when I'm hitting the wheels. There is some sort of padding between the socket and the rim itself. All of my UPR suspension components are holding up super nicely. Air ride's doing great. Just no complaints at all with everything. Upper control arm seems fine, no weird noises, so super happy with everything so far. And I think next time I go to the track, I'm gonna utilize that mount with the GoPro and just see what kind of reaction we can see from our setup while we go down the drag strip. I think it'll be a cool angle and provide a different perspective for everyone. Something else that I get asked pretty regular is how I got started working on cars, or if you don't have a car, how can I learn and get started? I would highly look into classes during high school and even in college, taking some like technical courses if it really is your hobby and you want to take it a step further and learn more about the cars. I know in my high school we had auto shop class or auto tech, and it really helped me learn the basics of the cars. We learned in there how to obviously swap wheels and stuff, but do oil changes, turn rotors, mount and balance tires, set up an alignment, just all different kinds of cool stuff that you really don't get to use in your own garage. Like they have tools and machines, and it just really gets you hands-on and learning the vehicles better. And the other good thing is they bring in all different kinds of vehicles for you to work on. So you're not just working on yours. You get to learn on different makes and models and years, and just really makes it unique and cool and fun. So that's my advice for you if you've never really gotten hands-on with a car, is take a class. And if you're older like me and you're already out of college and out of school, I mean, YouTube is really a great way to learn, and it's not just that's not just me promoting my channel, it really is. There's a lot of great educators on YouTube and people teaching you how to do things the proper way. I would just say do your research before you believe what you read on the internet. So going in a star pattern, we'll go all the way around. Now that we're done going all the way around, we will then go back to where we started and make a full circle. Before we take this beast out on the road, I've got to get rid of these drag racing numbers. I don't need the police knowing that I've been out racing, thinking I'm a street racer or something. If you want to know how to do that, I'll leave a link at the top. A little icon thing will pop up. I made a how-to video. Best way possible to get rid of shoe polish on your windows. I promise you, it's so easy. Check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I know it's a very basic change to the car, just swapping wheels out, but I think I covered a lot of information and a lot of questions I answered that you guys ask frequently. So I hope that was helpful. Let me guys know if you like the GoPro style videos. I kind of like them, but then I kind of get confused if you guys do or not. I understand some of you want to see my pretty face and others don't care to, but hopefully I did enough of the voiceover while working on the car that it wasn't boring to watch. Just let me know you guys' thoughts. I also want to extend a huge thank you to everyone who's been enjoying the track videos. I plan on going back very soon. Just because I swapped the wheels doesn't mean I'm not going back. That's an easy change. It takes all of like 20 minutes maybe for me to do this, so not too bad. But just kind of letting it cool off a little bit. We've had some hot weather, and it's just not great for going to the track in. And also beating the car up every weekend isn't really in my plans. So I do like taking care of it. So I give her a break for a little bit, and we'll beat her up on the street and then go back to the track. But other than that, it's been Sean or Mustang09, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit a like button, give me that thumbs up. If you've got a question about something I didn't cover on the car, let me know down below. And as always, hit subscribe. We're almost to 5,000, which is huge. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys hitting that sub button and checking out all the videos I've been putting out. Other than that, guys, I want to say thank you once again for watching. It's been Sean or Mustang09, and we'll catch you guys back here next time. Take it easy, boys. Wait. Before we go, I got to slam it one time. Slam it one time. Missed seeing that. Okay, close up. I'll give you guys a close up. Look at that fitment, boys. Woo-wee. Check it up front.